Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the SUPERVIVE Cosmic Winter Jubilee, and welcome to the first major update that the SUPERVIVE beta is getting. I know a lot of you have been waiting for this moment because of the balance of the game, because of different stuff that needs to be added, and this patch does actually answer a lot of those questions. So you know what, without further ado, let's get right into it. Off the start, we got the double refer a friend points. This is just so that you can get that Aluna skin faster. I personally already have it because I'm a streamer, but hey, maybe you don't have it and you want that skin. So this is a way for you to get that. Now is the time to get your friends in and play during the holiday season. Ranked restriction revert. I actually haven't even gotten to see all this. I'm pretty sure this means, this is just this reminding us of what happened before. We have reverted the Masters plus squad restrictions on both duo and squad queue. You can now queue with 4 teammates at all ranks. W change. You don't have to be restricted from playing with your friends. You can just play with your friends regardless. We've also tightened up matchmaking at the high end. This will mean that the top 1% of players in queue, if they queue as a 4-stack, you'll be subject to longer queue times than before. To be honest, we're already just doing anyways. This has already been a problem. And at the end of the day, the rank system, we just need more players so that it can balance itself out. We're just playing SUPERVIVE at this point. And then lastly, any player who is ranked legend every Monday at 12 p.m. PST will still gain access to custom games for that week. This will run until January 15th. So January 15th is going to be probably our next big update, which is a whole month from now. But I'm very interested to see where we can really go in a month's long period. So, all right, let's move on to the next thing. Upcoming progression and store changes on December 18th. We're adding Hunter Mastery level 6 for all hunters with 150 Vive points as a reward. I like this. This is a way to get free currency in the game. Honestly, W take from the devs. We're also adding a Hunter Mastery Pass that will grant limited time rewards for how many Hunter Mastery levels you have in total. I don't even know what that is. I'll have to go check in game. We are adding the option to purchase rare level skins, some wisps, gliders, and emotes for Vive points in the store. So this is all just an incentive, at least for beta. And some of you are going live on December 18th. This is just an incentive for the beta for you to actually get into the game and for you to really put time into it so that you can get stuff for free, which I really like this from the devs. I mean, being rewarded as a player for just playing the game, I'm definitely going to take advantage of this 100%. And I believe a lot of other people should too, because I still think this game is really good. And now is the time to learn it before all of your friends start playing it in a year from now and things start getting interesting. So, all right, let's start talking about what's actually in this patch in terms of the winter stuff, which I'm so excited about, by the way, because I love winter updates in games. I feel like they're the best. But all right, a new gift-giving NPC now roams around the map. Maybe you can give them something in return. I don't really know exactly what this is yet because in our internal playtesting, haven't really seen it. But the balance, this is what everyone wants to see. Oath. Oath has been dominant in the competitive scene for some time now, establishing himself as I don't think he's a must-pick character in most comps. We're looking to create more opportunities for enemies to take advantage of his broken shield and also removing some of his chain CC potential. I like the idea of taking advantage of his broken shield. Chain CC potential, I mean, it's not like any average Joe could have done that, but we'll see. All right. This also might be because of the one clip that I uploaded. But all right, Valiant Strength passive, reduced wall stun duration from 1 second to 0.5 seconds. Wow. That is a 50% nerf to Oath and just his general gameplay aesthetic. So this is a pretty big change. I still think Oath is going to be strong because the strong parts about him, that doesn't really change anything. And then his regen field, healing reduced by 20% at all levels. No longer repairs broken shield. Only heals shield if shield is active. Okay, I kind of like this. It's definitely a big nerf to Oath, but I still think good Oath players will do just fine with this character. I'm going to be completely honest. I feel like this guy is still going to be really strong. I will still be playing Oath. Moving on to Zeph. Wow, we're just getting nerfed across the board. Our characters are just getting absolutely nerfed here. Anyways, speaking of dominant competitive picks, Zeph has also stood out as the meta protector pick for quite some time. We've also heard a lot of feedback about how strong his burst healing feels compared to Aluna, so we're hitting that. Mending Breeze, heals reduced by 15%. Minimum time between heals increased from 0.5 to 1.5 seconds. Honestly, this is a really good change for Zeph. I don't think this is going to change anything. We're still just going to be must-picking Zeph. I'm going to be completely honest with you. He's still going to be a must-pick. I'm still going to be playing him in scrims. I don't think this really changes all that much. Like I've said to the devs before, I think it's just that we need another protector pick. We need someone that's not a Luna, or our Luna needs a rework. But now we're looking at Amplifier 2. The devs are hitting with these patch notes. They are taking everything that we were talking about, and they're like, all right, this is what needs changed. I know seeing 2 sets of Amplifier nerfs sounds like a lot, but Amplifier's cooldown reduction interacts with equipment cooldown reduction in stronger than anticipated ways. And we've been getting ongoing feedback from our veteran players that Amplifier is still extremely strong. We'll share some math. Bonus CDR stack reduced from 5 to 2.5%, so another 50% nerf. In comparison, 2 haste items without Amplifier give 32% cooldown. Yeah, I mean, all this stuff, it's just saying like, hey, this is a really big nerf. Honestly, I could still see myself using Amplifier. I'm not sure though. Is it time to really go to Interweaver if I don't get 2 vaults? I have a really hard time believing that, but maybe. I mean, maybe. I don't know. For Zeph specifically, I don't know. Amplifier is definitely going to be a weird thing, but okay. This is the main patch notes. It looks like no other patch notes went through aside from the hotfix we had the other day. So this was all about Zeph and Oath and the Amplifier. Interesting. All right, we're moving on to the storm shifts. We got 3 winter-themed storm shifts. We got Snowball Fight. Everyone spawns with a soulbound snowball power, which we'll cover here shortly. Snow Bombers. Bombing runs pepper the land, turning everyone into snow people. Interesting. So I'm assuming they just get frozen. And then Gifts from Above does what it says. Use your deductive reasoning. All right, we're just getting a bunch of gifts from above. I'm gonna be interested to see what this is gonna be like in competitive, or if this is just an event mode. I'm sure it's gonna be in competitive. But all right, this is what I really wanted to look at. It is all of the new event powers: Snowball, Snowball Launcher, Present, Express Delivery, Avalanche, Mega Avalanche, Little Helper, and Emergency Penguin. All of these ones we're going to be actually putting on screen here to see what they do. Pretty sure Snowball you can just throw at someone and it'll eventually freeze them. The Snowball Launcher is that it can shoot snowballs at someone at a much faster pace, eventually turning them into a snowman. I'm not exactly sure what Present or Express Delivery do at these patch notes, but I'm sure we'll be seeing all of this stuff on screen. Mega Avalanche, I'm pretty sure this is just a huge AoE freeze. And I'm not sure what Emergency Penguin or Little Helper does. I know one of them does ice on the screen, but we'll have this all passively going on as I can continue yapping to you. But all right, let's talk about these map changes. There's a new holiday lobby. Oh, I'm just so excited. Breakable ice has creeped down from the northern biomes into the rest of the map. It's kind of annoying because breakable ice is really difficult to play on, but you know what? For the theme, I'm so down for the culture. And now there are new holiday map additions everywhere. Trees, cliffside tinsel, and decals, a winter train, snow people, presents to be found, and new winter vaults. If you play League of Legends, I never did, because there wasn't a winter map. There's a winter map now. So you know what? Go have fun with it while it's still here. Now we're going to be talking about quests. This is going to be a really, really big change. I think this might be the largest change out of this patch note, to be fair. But yeah, let's talk about it. Drop leaders can pick a starter quest during the drop phase. This change will show the quest shop to the drop leader until an initial quest has been selected or until they interact with the quest giver. Quest changes added a second PvP quest, Team Wipe. This quest only shows up after you've completed Brawlers. I'm assuming this is just another power shard. And this is the big one. Vault Hunters no longer spawns books, just instantly grants 150 XP to all teammates. This means that on day 1, you will not be able to get level 5 without killing another team. Honestly, Vault Hunters was game breaking before. Now we're back at a state where it's still worth it to do, but it's not going to completely define your early game. So I really like this a lot. And all of this stuff like farm creeps, I still don't think I'm picking it up. I mean, 12 creeps is only 3 camps. So maybe there's a world where you pick it up for that extra hyper scrap. I'm not sure though. I'm not entirely sure. I don't think it's that great of a quest though to begin with. New missions, gift exchange, the power of winter. This is all just stuff I'm pretty sure that you get XP in game. So take a look for that. It's not going to really change your experience all that much. And other stuff. Trapped players can now leave early. After a player has been dead for 3 minutes without being revived, they're allowed to leave the game. The early exit button appears after 90 seconds of being dead, along with a timer showing how long you have until you can leave. Your ally's status has a progress bar and countdown that will appear with 90 seconds remaining. I think this is pretty much just because in lower elos where people are learning the game and they don't know how to res you, this is a way that you can just get into another game, which honestly I think was good for the game. I wish it was there from the start. Cosmetics, we got some new cosmetics rotations in the shop, and we also have new Twitch drops, including 2 holiday Vive Pup emotes from December 11th to January 1st, and 2 Korean-themed strike emotes from their Nexon partners for January 1st to January 20th. This is honestly really good. I like that there's more stuff to stream for. I'll be streaming on Twitch after this video goes live at some point, so that will be something for you guys all to do to get some new emotes in the game. These are usually the best emotes in the game too, the Vive Pup. And honestly, everything else is just bug fixes, quality of life changes, nothing too crazy, anything to note. What I will say is that like this is a pretty substantial patch in the sense of this will change the way that the game feels quite a lot. With Hudson nerfs, with Oath and Zeph nerfs, I think the game's going to be a lot more approachable for all of the hunters, which is really, really nice. And I'll definitely be making videos talking about the hunters that are big winners, big losers, and who's really coming out on top after all this. I mean, overall, I think the biggest change though from a competitive standpoint is this Vault Hunters change. Because at the end of the day, I think good Oath and Zeph players are still going to play Oath and Zeph. I don't think this is going to stop me from playing these characters. I still think they're incredibly strong. But yeah, honestly, this is all I got for the patch notes today. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to jump in there and start recording stuff for you guys and start streaming as well. But thank you guys all so much for watching. But until next time, I've got to peace out and Paz out. I'll see you in the next one.